So it seems like just yesterday I was filming my wrap up for the month of September, but obviously it wasn't. It was 30 days ago, give or take. And so we're back with another wrap up for the month of October. This is my October wrap up, all the books that I read in October. Before we start this video, I just wanted to say thank you so much. Currently, we have 52 subscribers, which is amazing. And it's all thanks to you all watching this video. So thank you so much. Please continue to share and hopefully continue watching. And yeah, just thank you so much. We're just gonna grow from here, onwards and upwards. But wait, before this video goes too far, I just posted my I just posted my 209th video on YouTube, and I think I may want to try to start introducing myself at the beginning of videos. So hello, my name is Kyler and I'm a mess. As in, my channel is a mess. We have lots of things not here, far too many to get into right now, but take a look around. Although I can't guarantee you like all the content, I guarantee I had lots of fun creating it for you. And yes, in this video, I'll be talking about the books that I read during the month of October. We went down a little bit. I believe this month we read 4 books, and last month we read 8 books, so actually it wasn't a little bit. We went down a lot. I read half as many books, and that does not bode well for my wish to try to finish like over 100 books through the school year, because we have about 10 months of school, and the average of these 2 months is 6 books per month, and that would mean I read 60 books. I don't like that number. Just to remind you, a rule that I'm doing, I am only making a video for 1 out of every 3 books that I read, because honestly, I'm thinking if I read the book with just the intention of making a video about it, eventually reading is just gonna have to become like another thing to do, and I'm not gonna enjoy it as much. Reading is the best, at least for me, when I don't have to do anything with it, but also I do want to share my thoughts on specific books, so that's why obviously I made this channel. But yeah, okay, let's go into the books that we read. I have discussed half of these books, as in 2 of them, but I haven't mentioned the other 2, so yeah, we'll just go into chronological order. I don't have the numbers that I started and ended these books, so sorry about that, but okay. Wait a minute, I forgot a book. Okay, yes, that number sounds more familiar. I read 7 books last month, and I read 5 books this month. Sorry, I forgot one. I was just looking at the list, and I felt a loss of something. Okay, now we're ready, I think. And yeah, I'll be doing them chronologically through when I finish them. Interestingly enough, only one of these books I actually read with the physical copy. All the others, I listened to the audiobook or I read it online. And the first book that I read this month was Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. I did make a video about this, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but this is a story about 2 families, the Richardsons and the Warrens. The Warrens are new in town, and they are living in one of the Richardsons' apartments, and it's kind of like, I wouldn't call it slice of life, but like there isn't really like a specific plot for this book. It just like talks about all the characters and just like their normal day to day, but not really. Like obviously there are plot points, and it's not like every single day is documented, but yeah, I'm bad at talking about books, so sorry. And like honestly, this book I kind of consider perfect. I just can't find any problems with it. If I get the chance, I would love to watch the TV show for it. I don't have Hulu, but somehow, if it's meant to be, I really hope to watch it. It got Kerry Washington an Emmy nomination, and yeah, I do want to watch that. And it just talks about lots of things like privilege and race, and well, those are the main things I feel like. I don't have that much to say. I mean, I do have a whole video about it, so please consider watching that video to hear my more in-depth thoughts. That's I think like a little over maybe 20 minutes. Sorry, I'm just checking something. I was trying to export a video to YouTube, like a new video, which is my favorite books of the summer video, which will hopefully be out by the time I post this video. But yeah, Little Fires Everywhere. I'm not sure how long that review is, but I think it's on the lengthier side, so check that out if you like. Right here. Then the second book After I read this book, I actually ended up buying a physical copy just because I liked it so much, I guess. And that is The Plot by Gene Humph Corlitz. This is a book about a college professor who's also a writer. I guess he started being a college professor because his writing career, for lack of a better term, failed. So he thinks that he might as well like try to help others. And then one of his students comes to him saying that he has like the plot of the century. He believes that this book is gonna be popular and there's gonna be so much chatter around it, and there's gonna be like a movie adaptation, and it's gonna be an Oprah book club pick and all that. So yeah, and then the student dies, and then this isn't even the plot twist, so don't worry about that. I'm not spoiling. The author literally steals that idea. His student's idea for his own, claims it as his own, and he becomes famous. And that's all I'm going to say. There is like a bigger plot twist, which I did guess before it happened, which I'm proud of. I do like this book, and obviously I like it enough to buy it. So this is a very expensive book. Let me tell you, this is literally $18 for a paper book. That's up there. But I really like the book, so that's why I bought it. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now we're getting into books that I've never discussed anywhere, I believe. So the first one is The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. How do I describe this? Okay, so basically it's written by a person talking about his own life, and he recently found out that he has like a terminal illness. I'm not sure which one, I'm sorry, but like he knows he's going to die, and he just talks about like how he lived life to the fullest when he was alive. I had heard about this book way back in freshman year. I'm a junior now in high school, and somebody in my English class read this book and liked it, and I just saw it on my like online reading app, and I was like, yo, I should listen to it. And it was pretty short. It was only like 4 hours, I think, the audiobook. I remember specifically this took me a week, although it probably could have taken me a short amount of time. I guess it just wasn't that interesting. I didn't like this book as much as I wanted to, I guess. It was just like a lot of things, same things were repeated. The one thing that I remember from this book specifically is that he talked a little bit about the importance of handwritten notes, like when you go to college or something, after having some kind of experience, people appreciate when you get a handwritten note thanking them for that experience. So I will be doing that when I enroll for colleges, but outside of that, can't remember that much about it. Do I recommend it? No, I don't. Let me go back a little. The plot. Do I recommend the plot? I recommend the plot because it's good. And it's one of the first books that I bought after reading the book for the first time. And then Little Fires Everywhere, I guess I recommend it, but it's not like a really like you need to read this book. But I feel like it's a pretty popular book, and I really like the title. And again, earlier in the video, I literally said it was perfect, so you may want to read it. Okay, then we have The Crucible by Arthur Miller. Fun fact, he was actually the husband at a time of Marilyn Monroe. And this book I read for school, and it takes place in Salem, Massachusetts during the Salem witch trials. I think this is also a pretty popular book. There is a movie, which I did actually watch in class. I could make a video and movie comparison, but honestly I don't want to. I'm not that big of a fan, let me be honest about this. I don't really recommend it, but like it has some lines, and I'm surprised at like how easy it is to comprehend. One of my fears going into like any classic book is not understanding it. The movie adaptation stars Daniel Day-Lewis and Winona Ryder, and yeah, it's actually kind of funny. My teacher likes the movie, and she kind of made it funnier. But yeah, it's it's solid, and I'm taking a screenwriting class as well, and I think it'd be kind of cool to start dissecting movies, like new movies that I watch, for like the directing choices and the writing, the screenplay, and all that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I recommend it. After The Crucible, I read Ace of Spades. This only took me 3 days. That's the most recent book, I believe, that I made a review for. It's about two black people that are seniors in high school, and they go to this like private school, and something's happening. Somebody in the school is sending out information about those students and those two students only. This book is, I'd say, a little bit of a wild ride, to say the least. So, yeah, check it out, please. I like it. I guess. It's fine. Okay, and that is literally the end. This, I think, was this video shorter than last month's? I mean, it probably should be since there are less books on it, but yeah. Now I'm gonna go over the books that I'm currently reading, because just in case anybody cares about that, I'm reading a few books. Honestly, some of these books I wanted to finish before the end of October, but I just didn't get a chance to. So first we have An American Marriage by Thierry Jones, I'm pretty sure. This book was recommended to me by a fellow booktuber called This Story Ain't Over, and she read it and she liked it. I like it. It's just like a little slow, and I feel like it doesn't make me want to read on, but I'm still going to, if that makes sense. It's about an African American couple living in America, and one of them is like wrongly incarcerated. And then right now I'm at the place of the book when the person is out of the jail and like trying to adjust to like their new life. And yeah, it's interesting, I guess. And then okay, Powerless, Matthew Cody. I don't think I'm ever gonna finish that book. I've been reading it since summer, and I just haven't gotten around to finishing it. It's not interesting enough for me to like binge it or anything. So, I mean, I want to finish it, but like, if I didn't finish it, no tears would be shed. Let me just say that. And then The School for Good and Evil by Suman Chayani. Not sure how to spell nor pronounce that name, which is embarrassing. I'm reading that book specifically because the Netflix adaptation just came out, and I think I should get ahead of the game, react to the movie, and then I know that that'll get a bit more views. That's kind of what happened with Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between, which I did make a video about. You can watch right here. Netflix also came out with an adaptation. I decided to read the book, and I compared and contrasted the two. So, like, best case scenario, as soon as the movie adaptations come out, I'm going to try to make a video about that. I haven't started this book, but I'm going to try to start it today. Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. I'm so excited for this book. I have wanted to read it for a while. I've heard of it for a while. Early 2022, I got the box set of the duology, and yeah, I think I'm going to actually end up just doing one video about the two books, and I'm really excited. The author is Benjamin O'Leary Sands. And yeah, there's actually also a movie adaptation of that recently came out. I can't find it anywhere online, but maybe if it becomes available, I will definitely make a video. Maybe it'll be like a very long video, or maybe I'll just do a separate video comparing the first book to the movie. I don't know. It's all up in the air, but regardless, I'm going to read that book, and I'm going to read it soon. Maybe I'll just try to start like the first day of November, which is tomorrow, so yeah, chances are I'm not going to finish An American Marriage or School for Good and Evil or Powerless today. So that's why I'm making a video technically a day early, but also I want to get this video out as soon as October finishes. So yeah, be safe out there if you're going trick-or-treating, and yeah, I will see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. And with that, I think I'll say, come back soon from Tyler with a K. I know this is like a new background, but I hope you enjoy it. I just want to switch it up for my own sanity.